Hey, fight fans, welcome back to Carlo Prusa MMA. Today we got on a reoccurring guest. He is coming off of a huge win, UFC Saudi Arabia, picking up a first-round finish. He is Mr. T-Rex, Terrence McKinney. What's up, man? How are you joining this Sunday?
What's up, man? We had a good Sunday. Watched some church at Authentic Church. You guys should check them out. The dude be preaching on there.
Awesome, man. So you're obviously coming off of a very eventful a couple weeks ago for you. Went all the way to Saudi Arabia, went with a couple of your teammates, half the Fusion Excel gym out there, picked up a huge first round win over Damir Hadzovic, man. Beautiful victory. We're able to plan him and finish him on the ground. Walk me through that performance. Walk me through the finish.
Uh, After I hit like a McGregor, like up shuffle uppercut to the cross, I knew it landed flush, and then like he tried to like grab my head, and I like rolled out, hit him with another cross, and I was like, all right. And then I just heard my coach say, calm down. So I calmed down, hit him with like a nice stiff jab, and I was like, all right, man, I'm about to knock him out. I don't really have to rush it, just like they've been teaching me. And then like he shot, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't think he was gonna shoot. So and I was like, I've like been working my guillotine like all camp. So I was like, all right, I'm about to hit this look. And then I just used it to sweep instead of like finish it. And then I got on top, utilized the 12 to 6 elbows. So like I basically did like crossface because he's trying to bridge through to make him eliminate his block, landing a couple clean 12 to 6 to the temple. And I was like, all right, I don't have to do any more damage. And that's why you guys saw me start hitting them soft. Because I wasn't trying to kill, bro. I was like, dude, the ref's taking a little bit long time to stop the fight. I was like, what the heck? But, yeah. Then God brought me the victory. And, we're excited. Brought my daughter into the world January 18th. We're going to keep the doves coming all year, baby.
Obviously, you had a pretty eventful year last year. Obviously, switching up camps, moving to Orlando, a lot of big personal, great positive news. You were coming off of that loss, able to find Fusion as a new home. Seeming like everything that transition went very smoothly. Was this a very satisfying victory?
Yes, most definitely, especially to start the year because like this year I want to be way more active. I only fought once last year, so I want at least 2 to 3 more fights this year. So win is the ultimate goal, so I can get right back in there with no damage.
So you went out there with Lucas Alexander and Mike Davis. Unfortunately, their performances didn't go the way they wanted. But what was it like to have that support group out there with you? Did you feed off that? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Made the weight cut easier because like everyone was like so good at it, and just like not cutting weight by yourself was nice. Talk to the boys, vibe out, and just really just feeling everyone's like injury as everyone's getting locked in. You can just tell everyone's looking sharp and motivated me to bring out the best in myself.
It's pretty unbelievable when you think about being in the UFC. Obviously, there's some good financial benefits out of it, but you also get to see things that, most people won't. You get to explore the world. Obviously, getting to fight all the way to Saudi Arabia, go to the other side of the world, to go to all these different countries. Is that something that you think is pretty cool? I mean, is that something that maybe doesn't go as advertised, but something that, is a big part of this as well?
Yeah, no, yeah. They don't talk about it enough. Like, come on, like, kid would never thought he'd be in Saudi Arabia, let alone fighting in Saudi Arabia. Like, God is good, in the end, like, especially where I came from, almost being in jail, kicked out of school left and right, and just to finally change my life around is just a huge blessing.
And especially now you're at a new gym too. It looks like the MMA game. I mean, obviously we've always seen great signs, but it seems like right now you're in such a good place mentally, and I think it translated very positively in this past fight. Do you feel like you're on the verge now? You're on the rise of starting to take off and create a whole new chapter in the fight game for you?
Yeah, I truly believe like this is going to be my best season yet. Not just as good as like when I performance as I got the UFC, but better because like the skill level has grown tremendously. But I feel like I want to put on a good run this time and really change my life forever and my family, most importantly, forever for the better.
Obviously, you guys have so many great, talented guys at your gym. Obviously, Mike Davis, Lucas Alexander, Charles Johnson, Phil Rowe. A guy that's been training with you guys lately is Torres Finney. A guy who's about to make his debut. What's it been like having him at the gym?
The dude's huge, yoked, freaking beast. And honestly, he's evolving tremendously. He's going down to box where Phil goes. And you can see him elevating. And I think the opponent he got was super tough. So, but I think Yeah, it's gonna be a great debut for him, man.
I think one thing we're starting to see is you're seeing guys like Finney, these 24, 25-year-olds coming up, dominating through the regional scene and just bringing such a high level. It's like the guys 15, 20 years ago, they were good, but we're seeing now from this new crop, this new generation is like leaps and bounds above. It shows the involvement. Do you think this just signifies the growth of the sport?
Yeah, 100%. And it's only gonna get crazier, like, cause kids are gonna be doing it since they're little kids, and just people confidence gonna be different, and we're gonna see true warriors going to battle in the future, and it's gonna be the biggest sport in the world, hands down.
I think another thing we're really starting to see is there's a very much business side to this. And I think it can be shown at all different aspects. For example, fight selection. That's a business move. What you're posting on Instagram, sponsorships, who are you doing interviews, who you're training with, who's your gym. Have you come to the point where you view this as a business, or do you view this as a hobby? Do you view this as a thing of love? How do you look at it?
Definitely a business now, and just even more business savvy instead of just being reckless. I want to take two more of the right opponents as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure like the matches are better my favorite ones. I know my skill set meets perfectly, because like people say is, you know what I mean, it's chess not checkers, man. You gotta play the game. You gotta be strategic with everything you do to lead you to where you want to be.
10 years ago, someone told you that you'd be in this shoes 10 years later. Would you believe them?
Honestly, I was scared to fight. I definitely always, when I was younger, felt like I was gonna be famous. Though I kind of always felt that since I was like younger. You know what I mean? I think because like at first it was like a pride thing, but I just, now that I'm older, I know that it was just God's favor upon my life. You know what I mean? Things just happened crazy. Like I was on ESPN in high school. I ended up winning state twice. Like everything just been like I had to work for it. Nothing was just handed down, but like I could just tell like God was with me wherever I went.
What were you on ESPN in high school for?
Wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Wrestling. You see a lot of guys in the UFC. Obviously, Finney's another example. Bo Nickel. There's so many that have that wrestling base. Do you think if you were going to design any sort of UFC, if you can design the best fighter ever, would you want wrestling as that base?
What'd you say?
If you were going to design a fighter, would you want their base to be wrestling?
I say I would like take a boxer and then make him a wrestler. I think that would make like you'll get like another Ilya type shit. You know what I mean?
There you go. Obviously, we talked about before, man, this platform's so awesome. Guys can use this platform for so many things, business decisions, better themselves. You want to use it to give back. Obviously, you've been through a lot in your life, and you inspire, you enjoy, as a bunch of your teammates enjoy helping others. In the near future, do we have any plans of maybe, I know we talked about community centers in the past. Could that be something we're starting to implement in the near future?
Yeah. So as soon as I handle some things first, because I want to get my family a house. So right now, this year is dedicated to just getting my credit to the best level I can, and then purchasing a house early next year.
Do you feel like, do you get more satisfaction and joy from, being able to help others with your story than you do, with your success in the sport?
Yeah, like that's something I kind of always did too. Like I used to help this girl wrestle, and she never wrestled before, and she ended up being a state placer. And now she's ranked in college, so it's cool to see like these people evolve from you helping them just a small moment. You know what I mean? It's cool.
One thing that we're seeing a lot is how entertainment and personality driven this sport is. And, we're seeing it where people are putting on facades. They're straight characters that they're not, and they're just doing it because it sells tickets. They know they're going to get bigger fights, title fights doing it. You're a guy, you've always remained true to yourself. You've been outspoken over the good, positive outreach and positive community work that you want to do. Do you feel like it's very important for you to just stay yourself?
Yeah, 100%. Like you're not supposed to transform to the world. So it talks about that in the Bible. So I just need to stay true to God and who I am as a person.
Awesome. All right, man. Last question for you, and I'll let you get back to your family. We're only in February now, almost getting into March. At least 10 months left of this year. In a perfect world, how's the rest of your playoff for you, dude?
Like I said, 2 more fights. So 3-0 on the year, maybe 4-0 on the year, because you guys know me. I like to stay busy. And then, like I said, a ranked opponent, and picking the right matchups and getting to where I know I can be. I know I have the right skill set. I just need to know, like I said, I can't do it alone. Just have my faith right, stay with a spirit full of humility, so God don't have to humble me, and just keep working hard. And yeah, I know the sky's the limit, and it starts with how hard I work and how bad do I want it. So just like I said, make it a lifestyle.
Absolutely. Well, Terrence, hey man, thank you so much. Congratulations again on the great victory. And I hope to see you back out there soon, my friend.
Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks for your time, too, man. It's always a pleasure.
Awesome. That's it for us tonight. That's Mr. T Rex. He is Terrence McKinney. Carl Prusa. Stick around, fight fans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.